Hi, I'm Bo Croxton, and this is my presentation on Be a Better Me Foundation and Child Development. Tax on low-income children. Millions of children grow up in poverty. An estimated 20% of children live in poverty, and 15 million children in the United States, that being 21%, living below the poverty line, and 15 million more living in families' incomes below the poverty line. Almost half of all U.S. children are now estimated to be living dangerously close to the poverty line, and child maltreatment is a global health priority affecting 25 to 50% of children worldwide. We can see that poverty is affecting children on a major scale. That includes kids in Canton, Ohio. Along with the child being developed, their parents are also a big deal, and role models are also a big deal on how they develop. The quality of care given is often compromised when mothers have co-occurring difficulties such as substance misuse and problems associated with extreme emotional dysregulation. This associates with poor child outcome. When a child doesn't have the right needs and doesn't have the right role models, obviously it's going to be hard for them to grow up. So when a child's not given this, it results in them having poor outcomes. Children. Extensive research has documented the association between adverse childhood experiences and poor outcomes later in life. For many children, poor early outcomes associated with poverty grow into problems in adulthood. So kids that are in poverty do show that they are more affected by the poverty line and that they do have poorer outcomes. So more kids that are affected by poverty show poorer outcomes than kids that aren't. And family is a big part of when you're growing up because they're the people that surround you while you're growing up and teach you the things that you know about interaction and other things. So children outcomes are worse when income inequality at the country, state, and at times neighborhood and school levels is high, especially for children from the lowest income families. And children learn best in context of warm, cognitively stimulating parent-child relationships. Warmth reflects parents' general tendencies to be supportive, sensitive, and responsive to their children's needs. So when children do receive this warmth, they do tend to grow into a better situation. Maltreatment, when a child isn't receiving the right things. Long-term associations with childhood maltreatment include smoking, eating disorders, adolescent and unplanned pregnancies, adverse birth outcomes, and a range of physical and psychological morbidities. So these are the long-term effects that a child may see, and certain things that do show up in the sense of them having a poor outcomes and that contribute to their poor outcomes. So the solution to this problem in Canton, Ohio, the Be a Better Me Foundation is registered as a nonprofit, and it mainly focuses on empowering the youth, but also focuses on trying to maintain a good relationship with the police and the community. The entire thing is ran by Officer Sharp, and he's a police officer who has 17 years of service, and he goes around and visits schools and holds food drives and makes sure that these kids are okay in these low-income families in Canton, Ohio. I've personally met Officer Sharp, and he's such a nice, warm person. It's funny just to see him walk into a room and all these kids light up. And you can see that he really does have a big effect on these children. The way they fix the problem is providing these low-income children with a positive role model like Officer Sharp to show them the right way and show them how to get out of these situations, as Officer Sharp has experience with being a low-income child, as he did grow up in these areas, and says that if there wasn't somebody with the right hand to push them, that he wouldn't have been able to make it out. So he just tries to give them a good hand to show them the right way. Their website is beabetterme.org, Facebook at Be a Better Me Foundation, Instagram at Be a Better Me Foundation, located in Canton, Ohio, and they are registered as a nonprofit.